Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to show you this. Okay, and I have some other things to share with you, built on last week's message, so enjoy the video. Hello, hello, hello. So, please bear with me as I work out these kinks. Last week, I don't know what happened to the quality of that video. I really don't. But the message was what I wanted to post, so that's why I went ahead and posted it anyways, but it's kind of like difficult to watch because it was so rough. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to try to fix it with this one. Anywho, please bear with me while I work through that stuff. So, this week we're back to doing some makeup. I think I'm going to start switching it up though and maybe do some like vlog style things. Unless you guys don't want to see that. But my children are feral and pretty funny. So I feel like it would be a good time. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. It has been cold and rainy the past 2 days here. So I'm in New England. And it was super hot. Basically all summer. Super hot. Obnoxiously hot. And then yesterday and today, it's been like rainy and cold, like a fall day cold. So I've never had central air before. This is the first place I've ever lived with central air. And honestly, it's like heated seats in a car. Like, I don't think I could ever go back now. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. So, I had it on, but it's like two different switches, like cool, off, heat. And then you have the fan, you can put it on, or auto. If you have it on, it just runs. Well, I had shut the system off, so I thought the fan would automatically shut off, but the fan was set to on, so the cold air was still circulating, if you will. So I left this morning to go drop off my son, come back, I'm like, it is cold in here. Why? I shut off the air last night. No, it was still on, and it was like 62 degrees in here, which I know some of you guys like that, but we don't. So, a little too cold. Anyways, let's do some makeup, shall we? So, custom blend. I talked about these in my last video in very poor quality, but basically, it's a mineral-based foundation. So if you're very sensitive or whatever, like, you could totally rock this. And I make it perfectly for you. So that means not just the color is going to be the perfect match, but you can pick your finish. You can pick, how much coverage you want. If you want like a BB cream to like full coverage, anywhere in that spectrum, I can make you. You also get to pick the consistency if you want it more like a cream or if you want it like really thin, super liquidy, etc. Maybe if you're going to use an airbrush machine, etc. We can do that. Also, you get to pick your skincare additives, because there's skincare additives in here. You can put sunscreen, not sunscreen. You can add a primer, not a primer. Your tones, your finish if you want it dewy, if you want it matte. You get to pick it all. It is the most customizable foundation from the lightest shade to the darkest shade I can make you. It is so cool, and I'm obsessed. So, if you want one, all you have to do is leave a comment or whatever, and I will reach out to you about it. Because I will be offering them virtually very soon. Oh, where's my mirror? Because I can't be doing this there. Anywho. How's life been, y'all? How's life been treating you? I did not grab my headband. That was a mistake. So, like I told you the last time, I'm obviously going through some stuff, right? But, can I just say that I know that when I'm making the right decision by how I feel internally, you know how sometimes if you're making the wrong decision, usually your intuition is like screaming at you, like, this probably ain't right, or just something feels off. Or maybe you don't feel that way, but everything is going wrong. Like everything that could go wrong goes wrong. And a lot of us, me included, just ignore it. And we're like, oh, why can't anything go smoothly? It's like, it's probably because you're not supposed to be doing it. Which, when I look back, like honestly, my entire relationship has been that way. Like it's always been like tumultuous, like why can't anything go right type of situation. And I just feel like God was like, girl, you ain't supposed to be here. You keep forcing yourself to be here and you're not supposed to be here, man. That's literally how I feel. When I look back, I feel like that's kind of awful to say, but it's really, I don't know. Like, when I look back, I'm like, I feel like I just straight up ignored any and all signs, you know, to go, basically. Kind of my own fault, you know, it's kind of a me problem. But at this point, like, I've never felt so at peace with a decision. Like, there's so much chaos going on right now. And, you know, there's so much to figure out. And, like, splitting things apart and, you know what I mean? Like, schedules for the kids. And there's a lot to figure out, if we're being honest. There really is. But I've never felt so at peace and honestly just like happy with the whole situation, and that's how I know to keep pushing that I'm making the right decision. And I almost feel guilty saying that, honestly. I really do. But it's the truth. And I didn't come on here to lie. So I'm not trying to build a community to lie to you guys. That ain't me. So I don't have to set this. I can leave this. I do like the dewier finish that I have. It's still oxidizing, but typically when it's like really hot and everything out, I will put a translucent powder. I will dab that over it to kind of just set it a little bit better, just so I don't have any like sweating or anything like that happening. But I'm not going to do that today because it's so cold out. It's like cold and rainy, and I feel like it's not necessary today. But in like really hot, humid days, I do that. Okay, so today I am going to do a little bit of contour. Because why not? Why not? I'm going to use my Shape Up palette. I love this bad boy because it's just, it's like honestly perfect for clients and stuff, which I do use a lot. Like weddings and things that I do. But anywho, I'm going to take a lighter shade and I'm going to put it under my eyes. That's fabulous, Ash. I don't know if you could hear him, but he's like, Mommy, I farted. Great. Under my eyes. Right now, Dominic is at summer school. And JJ is in his room with Oliver. Because honestly, there is something about JJ's my oldest son. He's 10. He can put that baby to sleep like no other. He just lays with him in his bed and Oliver passes out. Like, it's adorable and it's very helpful to me.
Mommy, how about me?
You?
Yeah.
You're not the greatest at putting him to sleep because you don't stay still, so. Okay, now I'm going to take the darker shade and we're going to do a little bit of contour. Just a wee bit.
I farted again, Mommy.
That's fabulous. I could edit that out, but I'm not going to because this is just my life.
How my belly.
What's wrong with your belly?
I eat too much food.
You didn't really eat much food at all, though. So I don't know what's going on.
No, that was a bagel.
You didn't? Did you eat the whole bagel? I don't think you did.
I just said no.
Ashton was recently hospitalized. I don't know if I talked about that in my last video at all.
I was in hospital.
You were. He was recently hospitalized. He had severe inflammation in his kidneys. It was really bad. So now, the after effect, he's been on a lot of different medications and a lot of steroids. He's all blown up. It's really sad, honestly, to see, because I feel like he doesn't even look like my kid, and it really bothers me. But he is weaning off the steroids now. So he's starting to come off, and his appetite is starting to chill out. But he was so ravenous, and now he's like not really wanting to eat anything. He's like kind of going the opposite way, and I don't want him to go too far that way either. Just want you to eat a normal amount, you know. But anyways, he I feel like he is making a much quicker recovery than the doctors thought that he would, so I'm very happy about that. Okay, I just did a little bit of contour, my cheekbones, and a little bit under here, because, I don't know, I need to be doing something about this. I got a baby chin, and it constantly looks like I got double chin, and I'm just not going to do it, okay? You ever accidentally open the front-facing camera and you get like a smack of humble pie, a bunch of smack of reality right in the face? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling every day now. Alright, I'm going to take a little bronzer. This one is the Hampton Socialite. It is a matte bronzer. So I do love this one because sometimes I don't contour at all and I just put a little bronzer on and it's like perfect for that. So I just kind of go over a little bit where I contoured, but I also go and put some on my forehead, and I don't really contour my forehead. I mean, sometimes I do, but my forehead's already a little small. I mean, not really small, but it's not like, I don't know. I guess it really depends on the look I'm going for, because sometimes I do contour my forehead and sometimes I don't. But I'm just doing something very basic right now, so I did it. But we're going to throw a little bronzer up there. And I like to put a little down here on my neck. Give that a better... Okay. Now, we're going to do blush. I get Cheeky palette. I believe these are still available, actually. Look how beautiful that is. Blush palette. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. Also an awesome professional palette. And look how big the colors are. So it really does last you for quite a while, which is fabulous. My kids keep playing with my makeup brushes, and they definitely lost my blush brush, the one I use all the time. So I'm going to have to use a different fluffy brush and hope for the best. So I'm going to use this color right here. It's called Charmer. Because I'm a charmer. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite charming. And we're going to... Okay, I think this is going to work okay. I'm going to put it on the apples. And you're going to swirl it back. Swirl it back, youngin'. So, football season has officially begun for my kids. Last season was the first year that they played. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know any of the other parents. I kind of went into it blindly. But this year, honestly, I couldn't be more excited. Because I ended up meeting so many awesome people last year. Like, so many awesome parents. My kids had a blast. I ended up loving it. It's like, you really become like a family because you're there so often. They have practice 4 nights a week in the month of August. And then when they go back to school, they cut down to 3 nights a week. But still, that's a lot. Plus a game on the weekend. So, you're still back to those 4 days. Let me see. My mirror. Okay. you know, so you're there a lot. You really are. You're there a lot. And you just, I don't know, like I've met some of the best people at football. I love them. I love you guys. If you watch this, I don't know if you do. But if you do, just know that I love you, okay? Because y'all are great. Like, they'll, you know, we look out for each other's kids, and, you know, if Ashton runs off, because he does, like, they're right there to be like, no, nope, you know, go back. Like, I don't know. It's just, you just have to experience it. If you have a football kid, then I'm sure, oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, because it's just and I feel like it's that way in every single, like, area, you know what I mean? Not just over here, but, all right, I'm going to add a teensy bit of highlighter. I also have a highlight palette. It's called That Glow, though. I don't know if we sell these anymore, though, but anywho, my kids ruined one of my colors, so I'm going to add a little highlight. Just a tiny bit. I try not to go too ham. I used to toss a lot of highlighter on my face, but that just, you know, we're not doing that anymore. Okay? Just a little bit goes a long way. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to do our brows. So one of these pencils is not like the other. That one needs to go in the trash because that one is done. Why do I hold on to it? I don't know. I don't know, because I'm a hot mess. Alright, I have this double-sided twisty. Okay, this is the color medium brown. We have 4 or 5 different colors of these. But they're fabulous. It is called the Arch Definer Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. In case you are looking for it on the site. Don't mind Ashton making noises in the background. Okay.
This is an upper size of gun with a whole big palm is.
I'm just going to fill them in a little bit. See? See the difference? Okay. Fun fact, my left eyebrow, when I was in 1st grade, I had an accident on the playground with another child. We collided, and I ended up needing 9 stitches right here. You probably can't really see the scar. It's a very light white scar. But honestly, this eyebrow has never grown in correctly or as nice as my right eyebrow. And I just have a feeling that that scar has something to do with it. I don't know. I could be wrong, but because it's like, what were my eyebrows like in 1st grade? Do you think I remember? Absolutely not. Because I certainly wasn't shaping them back then.
Look at this. Mom, look at this. Mommy.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to do shadow. I'm just going to do, this is what I've been doing lately. And honestly, I love it. Been taking a blendy brush, like this, and my bronzer, swirl it in there, and I just been putting it in my crease. Just popping it in my crease like this. Little windshield wiper motion. It just defines your eye a little bit, adds a little dimension, adds a little contour to your eyeball to complete your look without doing a full shadow look. If you want, you can also pop a little bit of your highlighter in the inner corner. I'll actually do that so you can see. And then you really be looking, you're really cooking with gas. You really be looking like you care. You're going to take a pencil brush to do that, okay? And you're going to take your highlighter and you're going to pop it in the inner corner. So, like this. Okay, right there. Add a little bit of shimmer shimmer. I'm doing this with no mirror, just we're just going off vibes, okay? We're just going off vibes and feeling it. We're just I don't know about that one. Maybe I use my other highlight. I feel like that one's a little too mild for what I'm going for. So I'm going to add a different one that's a little brighter. In here. Watch, it could just be my lighting and I walk outside and I look like a glow stick, but that's okay. That's alright. I don't really get embarrassed that easily, so I don't really care. I'd be going out looking worse, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see if that's better. Yeah. It just adds a little bit more doneness to the look, okay? Alright, so now, please excuse Ashton not listening and making terrible noises in the background. We're going to add some mascara. Fiber Lush. Always Fiber Lush. The best mascara ever. I swear to God. I definitely need a Q-tip to clean this up. And I didn't bring one over here with me. We're going to have to do that in a minute. But can we just like...
Mom, look at the two
like,
spots.
honestly. It's perfect. Why do I not have the ability to put mascara on with my mouth closed? Like, I feel like I cannot put it on if my mouth is closed. I always look like a fish when I put on mascara. It's pretty funny. But I know I'm not alone in that, so I don't even really care. I'm just here to make you feel seen. I know I need to clean up. I'll do it, okay? Alright. 10 Years Younger setting spray. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to add a little glossy gloss. This is actually a pout plumper, but boom. Killing it.
Boom.
Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. And I've been doing these little pigtails. I've been calling them the toddler tails because it's kind of like a toddler hairstyle. But because my hair is such an awkward length right now. There's really not that much I can do with it. So the toddler tails are kind of like, I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are just going to have to deal with it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, do the whole thing. Get your custom blend. I will put a link in the description for the makeup that I use and my socials and all that stuff. Come hang out, follow me, blah, 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 blah. Do the things, okay? And I really pray, I hope and pray, this uploads better than my last one. But anyways, see you guys in the next one. Bye!